Hey, what's up everybody? Dove218, Paranormal Video Gamer here, and I wanted to share my thoughts on the new thing that was just announced. It's actually probably about a week or so old. Konami is actually getting out of the, AAA video game business where they won't make console games anymore. They're pretty much gonna make, like third-party bullshit games, and this is really my thought about the whole matter. I grew up with Konami. First game that I could ever remember playing was the very first Castlevania game for NES, and playing that in 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, just really loving that particular game, and I'm a little It's depressing, and it's a little sad that they've decided that they don't want to make any more console games. And I seriously think that whoever is in charge right now is a complete fucking idiot, and I don't even care if I swear. Honestly, they are moronic for not wanting to continue Castlevania, not wanting to continue Metal Gear Solid. It's just like, a couple years ago, people were talking about how Capcom didn't want to continue the Mega Man series, and for many years they did not release any new games, and then probably about a year ago they announced, oh, we've got a new Mega Man, and then probably about, I don't know, 8 months, 9 months later, something like that, they decided to cancel the Mega Man game, even though fans had been wanting the game for as long as anybody can remember. That they had wanted a new Mega Man game, and they decided to cancel the game, not because there was anything wrong, not because it wasn't a bad game. They just canceled it because they didn't see the value of releasing a new Mega Man game now. A lot of people will sit there and say, well, Mega Man is Mega Man, and, it's, an old game that deserves to die, the franchise should die, and whatnot. But honestly, I think Mega Man is still relevant in today's, video game market. It's the same thing with Resident Evil. I know Capcom just loves to milk the Resident Evil games. I honestly think when they started doing the Resident Evil HD one, I honestly think that was kind of like the last straw for me in terms of Resident Evil. But again, Konami has decided that they do not want to continue making games for Xbox One, PS4, PS3, or Xbox 360. And it's pretty much the reasoning is they want to focus on, from what I understood, mobile gaming or handheld gaming. And I think that this is the wrong direction. Not to say that mobile gaming isn't, bad or anything like that. But honestly, I only play like 2 games on my mobile device. And, one of them, I'm on practically every day, just because every day you have to check it. But, a lot of them, are just, a lot of the games just suck. I mean, a lot of the mobile games, the control is bad. You go to play it and your phone freezes, or it goes so slow that you can't do anything about it. And you have to, like, download a booster just to be able to play the game and, get through it. I honestly think that mobile gaming won't be relevant, when it's all said and done. I think we're always going to have mobile games, but I don't think that they're going to be as good as a console will ever be, or a PC version. I think mobile gaming is not really gaming, for me at least. I'm an older gamer. I've been a gamer since 1985 when my dad bought me my very first, video game system, and for me, it's not true gaming. I mean, true gaming is sitting in a room with your bunch of your buddies, your friends, and staring at a TV with a console in front of you, and all of you guys yelling and screaming at each other, oh dude, and this and that, and there's that bond that you have when you're playing with your friends. And yeah, you can have the multiplayer online experience where it's cool that you could have your friends, you could talk to your friends, but being there, and having like a gaming party, I mean, it's a completely different experience. If you don't know what a gaming party is, basically what it is basically you invite your friends over, you all grab a controller on whatever console that you got, and you guys play, a multiplayer game, and you basically talk trash to each person in the room. And there's going to be one person that sucks and one person that's going to have the best, night. And that experience that you don't get from mobile gaming, and you don't get that from the online gaming. And I just think Konami needs to redirect their focus. I think what they need to do is, obviously, Metal Gear Solid 5 is a fantastic game. There is no doubt. That it's not a fantastic game. It is a fantastic game. What they need to do is they need to continue making fantastic games. They need to make a Castlevania. The last Castlevania games that they produced were very good. The first one was phenomenal. The second one, because they put the future element into it, or I should say modern society element into it, it was not as good. It was actually, I think, a step back. I played the game. I didn't like the progression of the story. I thought it was kind of stupid the way they did it. But, that's just my personal opinion on it. Now, Konami really needs to go back and definitely redo, a new Metal Gear. Even if they wanted to use Raiden, for God's sakes. And I know people are going to be like, why would they use Raiden? Oh my god, he sucked. The one game that they had him in, the Metal Gear, I think it's Vengeance, if I remember correctly. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But the one game they had him in wasn't actually a bad game. It had some elements that were bad, and then a lot of elements that I saw that I really liked. And I think if they were going to do a Metal Gear game again, I think they ought to include a future Metal Gear involving him. Maybe, Snake trains him, for example, and then he trains another generation. You actually have to make a new Solid Snake. You actually have to create a Solid Snake. That would be kind of cool. And then you can, make a code name, and you actually have to go on missions with him. And I think that'd be kind of a cool concept for the future of Metal Gear, because I loved, in Metal Gear Solid 5, I loved the base idea, having an actual base that you can go to and, assign people to build you weapons, assign people to do this, capturing your enemies. I thought that was a really solid idea from Hideo Kojima. I think they should expand on that. And I think they ought to get Hideo Kojima to come back, and even if it's not fully producing the game, I think they ought to pay the guy what he's worth to come back and do a sequel to Metal Gear Solid 5, and just do it, get it done. I honestly think Konami is making the wrong mistake. I think that they have made a horrible decision. And I think it's going to bite them in the ass. It will. A lot of people are going to stop playing the games, and they're going to, abandon Konami, and they're not going to be known as a video game company. It's pretty much going to be, like THQ, one of those companies that everybody loved and respected for so many years, and then the people that, had the company decided to kill it, by being stupid. So that's my thought. Please, if you like this video, like it and sub to me. And some new ESPN 2K5 is going to be coming here in a couple days. and I got another ODT game that's going to be coming out probably in about another week. So thanks for watching, guys, and let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about the whole Konami thing? Alright? Thanks.